But I think what we're witnessing right now is that, like, because of social media and because of the internet, back in the day, the only way to get ideas out there to the world, you had to put them on certain existing platforms, i.e. like a nightly news show or something like that. So your ideas couldn't be so radical, right? Because you knew that you were feeding them to massive groups of people that had different political values, right? So you had to kind of like shave off the edges a bit. You had to make them a little bit more palatable, almost for Republicans and Democrats. Like everybody was just a little bit closer. Now with social media and the internet, you could just speak directly to your interest group and nothing else. So politics, and not only politics, every issue has become so polarizing and so extreme because you don't even have to care about the people who may disagree or who may be on the fence. Matter of fact, trying to be nuanced right now gets no algorithmic support.
Trying to be all things to all people gets you nowhere.
Or not even all things, like literally just trying to have a nuanced, thoughtful take ends up pissing off both extremes because they're so radicalized in how they think about things. So the way that we consume information, which is algorithmic clips, there is no portal to reward thoughtful, nuanced takes. The algorithm doesn't reward it. Like nobody's like, hey, I'm swiping my phone late at night. You want to see some crazy shit. You're not going, oh, what is an interesting nuanced take about gun control or an interesting nuanced take about healthcare and its costs? You're just going to the wildest ones. And then people gravitate towards that in general when they're creating content. And now we have these polarized world where there's 100 different silos of different opinions that are the strongest possible opinion that it could be on each topic. And nobody's talking to each other. And nobody really feels fully represented. You feel represented in one thing and then completely disagree about the next.
Yeah, you're right.
If this was a design from a foreign country to destabilize another one.
It is.
It would be perfect.
I agree with you, Chris. Chris been saying this for some years, and I agree. I agree with him. Whatever Russia or China, whoever the fuck they did, the way they made us start having discourse, it literally changed our cognitive.
It's an army.
It changed our cognitive abilities.
Bro, you don't need it. I mean, that's what the whole, in my opinion, that's what the whole Saudi Arabia comedy show thing was. Nobody's talking about it. I told you 2 weeks from now, nobody will talk about it. There isn't a single peep on the internet about it, not a video, not a comment, nothing. To me, what I think it was is I think there was foreign countries that didn't like that this could potentially happen, or even maybe internal. I think they bot farmed the fuck out of it. And I think American like TikTok political commentators started glomming onto it because they're like, oh shit, this feels like a story. And then there's views. And the comedians started talking about it. But the second the bots stopped reinforcing everything, the story died. The next week, the tennis guys are doing the tennis match in Saudi Arabia. Nobody says a word. The day after that, Shaq is there for, I think it was maybe the tennis match. Speed is there. Mr. Beast is doing a video there. And not a single conversation, not a single video, nothing.
I think that the biggest issue with the era that we're in, because of whatever psyop has happened on social media, it just makes all of us think in extremes.
Yes.
We don't play in the gray area at all. Like that. To me, that's what critical thinking is. Like, I can hear something over here, hear something over there, and then form my own opinion. Like, I would never do X, Y, and Z for X, Y. Like, that's not true, bro. Like the AIPAC thing is a good thing. Like, I'll never take $1 I'll never vote for somebody who took $1 from AIPAC, or you might as well say any pro-Israel lobbyist. Yeah. So you're going to be sitting out elections for the foreseeable future. So what does that mean? So does that mean in 2026, is this election not important?
Yeah.
In 2028, is that election not important?
You also, what
are you talking about?
There's a virtue signaling to that too.
And you put yourself in a corner is what I'm saying. You put your own self in a corner.
Where you no longer can impact the course of the country. Yeah, 100%. But I also understand people like feeling like I don't want to support this thing where I'm seeing tax dollars go to something that's not to the benefit of that. 100%.
But I'm not going to say I would never vote for a candidate that took $1 from them, because I guarantee you, when 2026 and 2028 comes around,
you're going to vote.
When you're going to look at the people who you vote, all of them is taking some money from a pro-Israel lobby.
Or the other thing you could do is be like, why don't they just register as like a foreign lobby group? Like, because there are plenty of them. Like Qatar has one, it spends millions and millions of dollars. And like, I imagine every single country has a different one. So that registering in a different way like might be effective. And again, I don't know exactly how that works, but I think that at least feels more fair. Yeah. Right? Like, because if we're going to allow Italy to do it and we're going to allow Qatar to do it and all these other countries to do it, then like, why wouldn't we allow them to do it?
I agree.